5:30 every Wednesday. We are at Esquimalt Lagoon. Come join us.
Get in the fucking water.
Yeah. We are at Whitty's Lagoon. This beautiful August 28th today? 27th? 27th. And we are, this is low tide at Whitty's Lagoon. It goes on and on. And we're gonna be walking up there doing our cold dip.
Funny enough, so I was here on Friday.
Yeah.
I came here with my, had some family in town, so I came here with my nephews. They wanted to go in the water, but the tide was all the way up to the rocks, like right up to the beach, pretty much where we'd put our towels. And so we had to start walking out here. In between here and the towels, it gets up to about this deep.
Yeah.
And then you hit this sandbar, so then you come back up to the knees, and then you go back down. And I didn't quite think the tide was going to be this extreme today.
This is pretty extreme.
But this is a good tide.
So you think that guy's crabbing out there?
I think so. Because when we were walking out from here, you were seeing dungees and red rocks.
Nice big ones, eh?
All over.
Oh. Okay, that's crisp. It's got that nice low tide smell. Oh, dude, that is actually chilly. All right. Oh, okay. So, how's your weekend been so far?
It's been hectic. Like I said, family in town, so kind of they left yesterday, so
yeah,
spent the day just, you know, recovering the house. It's funny, when you got company coming, you clean the house and you get it all nice, and then they're here for a couple days and then they leave and it's just, you hit the reset button.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my God. But no, it was good. Just chill weekend. I think it's our last kind of hot weekend, it seems, of like, potentially.
Yeah, I got up to 34 at my place. Yeah. My thermometer read 34 yesterday. So it was and the forest fires, all the smoke from the forest fires, kind of makes for nice sunsets and nice sunrises. But it adds to the heat almost. Like it just feels hotter.
Yeah.
So
I haven't seen you since Wednesday, our last dip there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. You took all that time off.
I'm off work.
So we've got this guy out there walking around waist deep in the cold. Maybe he's a cold dipper too. Oh, okay.
Walk right to the birds.
You're gonna have to. Yeah.
How about you? How was your weekend?
My weekend was good. I got home Friday afternoon. Had a nice. Gabby made me these chicken wings. Ooh. And I was like, okay, you know, I've had chicken wings before.
All right.
Best chicken wings I've ever had.
Oh man.
Hang on one sec. I just want to get this.
Ooh, look at the sun.
The sun coming up. Oh, that is amazing. Wow. So she made me these chicken wings. She calls crispy chicken wings. I don't know. I asked her what they're called. Crispy chicken wings, and they were goddamn delicious. And you know, you have to stop eating sometimes, just not because you're making a fool of yourself. Like she was eating one wing, and then she looks over at me and there's a plate of bones in front of me.
Where you're making sounds while you eat.
Okay, I gotta get this sun. This is amazing. This the sunrise with through the forest fire smoke of I guess that's the Kelowna. This is the Kelowna forest fire still.
I would assume so, yeah.
Yeah, but you know, as horrible as it is, sure does make for a beautiful sunrise.
Well, so we have some options here. We can either walk out that way, or we can go to the point and walk in that way.
I don't know. It's all the same to me, sir.
Let's enjoy the walk.
All right.
So one of those moments of why we do stuff like this, you know, getting up early. This is what you get to see, and this is the people you got to deal with.
Yeah, this is the crowds.
This is the crowd, the locals here. Man, that is stunning. That explains the tide.
So I cleared out my crawl space.
Right, that was the project this week.
It was a project, yeah. And what I do every Saturday morning is I sit down and make a list of all the things I don't want to do.
Right.
And I figure out what I've got to do, what's necessary, and you know, time constraints too. Like, you know, this store's only opened this many hours today, so I got to get there, that kind of stuff. But the crawl space was a monster that I was putting off for the longest time, and you know, just working hunched over. You know, I'm kind of crawling, but there's points where you're standing, but you're bent over. It's just, man, it's a task and a half. And then the weird thing was the crawl space was actually cool. But then they step outside and it's just, the heat just hits you. Yeah. But got that done, got that accomplished and out of the way. And then Gabby's like, okay, let's do the garage. I was like, no, I don't want to do anything more. So we tackled the garage too, and you know, there is something about having that beer after you're done all that stuff. If you want your beer to taste better, work hard. Have a hard day at work. You want that sleep to be more restful, just work your ass off during the day. The more you try to avoid the things that suck in life, like me avoiding getting into the cold this morning, the less enjoyable things really are.
Absolutely.
So I've been finding over the last couple years of my life that just simply leaning into the stuff that you just don't want to do.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's hard to find, like, when you lay down at night to go to bed after a day where you've done nothing. It's almost like you feel dissatisfied. Like you had a bit of like a waste of a day somehow.
Oh, water's crystal clear.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Yeah. A lot of bird life out here today. Oh, that's the diaphragm. Whew. All right.
Well, we made it.
We did. It was a hike, and you can see how far away the beach is.
That's a good 800 meters or so.
Yeah. I'd say it's knocking on the door of a kilometer. But yeah, I was thinking a lot about the how much, and I've just come to learn that people that avoid discomfort and uncomfortable situations and unpleasantness live a life of misery.
Yeah.
And the more that and it's not about, like, you know, it's not about seeking misery, it's about leaning into it. And it's just not shying away from it,
Not letting it determine your actions.
yeah, like
Not letting it win.
exactly. And I you know, I liken it to going to the dentist. The dentist is an unpleasant situation, and but if you avoid the dentist, life is just worse.
Yeah.
Like it just is, and or you avoid the doctor, or you avoid having a job. You know, like the things that really are kind of sucky in life. If you avoid those things, the bulk of your life becomes actually miserable.
And you just look at it from like a stress point, right? A lot of these things we don't want to do, it's things that stress us out, or it's causing a stress, right? So by dealing with it, not only are you getting it done, but you're also alleviating that ongoing stress that's just constantly like trickling all this negative chemicals into your body, right?
Yeah.
And so it's good on so many levels. But
Well,
it's hard, but it's good.
It is hard, and I think the deal is, like, there's that group out there called Yes Theory,
Right.
and they're all about seeking discomfort. I think, you know, yeah, I'd say don't seek out misery, but don't be afraid of it.
Yeah.
And that's the thing.
Become comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Absolutely, yeah.
Kind of my motto for life at the moment.
At the moment, it certainly is. You know, though, it's funny, I was really dreading coming out today because I knew the walk was going to be a far walk. I knew it was going to be long, and but that sunrise, man, it's pretty amazing.
That's what I was hoping. We have to come back here one time when the tide's in. Like I said, you can get out to here with the water being all the way up to the beach, and then it feels like you're out in the middle of the dirt, in the middle of the Wanda Pieces here.
Anyways, folks, thanks so much for watching us walk
matters.
It's
today.
Walk Matters today. Yeah. Thanks so much for subscribing, and make sure you share the good word, and join us on Wednesdays.
Yeah, 5:30.